Really cool, you can get the PlayStation character inspired armor sets from the Ghosts of Tsushima Legends multiplayer now also in the single player in the Iki Island DLC. I will tell you how, and I'll show some other amazing cosmetics that you don't want to miss that are all hidden in the world. Of course, if you like the Ghosts of Tsushima content here on the channel, then totally leave a like to show your support. And let's go. To of course get to Iki Island, you need to be in Act 2 of the main game and then follow the tales of Iki missions that appear in the journal. They get access to all this new content, and maybe you already noticed that while playing through the main story of this DLC, you already get some really cool cosmetics. I did not pay attention to the notification, so then I looked in the gear and mask section, and then I suddenly saw, for example, the tribal terror mask. That looks awesome. You get this in one of the final main mission. I want to keep it vague for spoiler reasons. And after beating the Iki Island story, you get this amazing mask. Again, you cannot miss it, but maybe like me, you missed the notification. So totally check your inventory after the final mission. There seem to be 3 haiku in the DLC that of course reward a new headband. Especially the one you find over here in the Wisteria haiku is really cool. It has the kind of eye patch that makes it stand out. So totally go here to get it. But just like in the main game, there are more amazing cosmetics hidden in the world. One I really like is the Nakoma's Scowl, a cat-tiger mask with the whiskers. You find it over here on the map at the Barrier Cove. There's actually no activity here, but when you go on the mountain, you will find a small box which contains this really cool mask. And then you, by the way, also unlock it for the Assassin class in the Legends multiplayer. And you find the main story masks I just talked about also for the Assassin here. And every class, except for the Hunter, it seems, has new items that unlock when you get them in the single player. I really like this crossover, so you can kind of already collect some cosmetics before the new Rivals mode, of course, hits for the Legends multiplayer on September 3rd. So before I go over more amazing cosmetics that are hidden on Iki Island, I want to touch on the PlayStation character inspired armors that are like from the Legends modes first, because they're now obtainable in the single player too. Again, only if you have the Iki Island DLC. So for this, you need to go to shrines in the world. For the God of War items, you need to go to the Shrine of Ash over here on the map. You already find some references to the 2018 game close to the shrine, but more important is the scroll, which gives you a hint as to what you need to do to get the items. It's actually only about the final 2 lines, which basically translates to using the clan Sakai armor, which you get from the Ghosts from the Past main mission in Act 2, and then in front of the shrine, pull out your blade while wearing this armor. So swipe right on the touchpad, and then bam, you will receive these amazing God of War items and a skin for the clan Sakai armor. The mask and the helm are separate, by the way, so you can mix and match with other items. I found this combination really cool. And yeah, all the way back in December, I made a video on how to get these armor pieces in the Legends multiplayer. They were first a time-limited event. They re-enabled them recently, so I think if you just hop onto this multiplayer, complete a mission with each class, then you will also be still able to unlock these outfit pieces. Although, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. Going back to the single player, to Iki Island. So how to get the Shadow of the Colossus outfit here is by going to the shrine that we find over here on the map. The 2 final lines go like this. A wanderer, come like through mist. A ghost casting no shadow. So yes, we have to wear the ghost armor you of course get through the main story on Tsushima, and then use a smoke bomb. So do that, and then bam, you will get this really cool Shadow of the Colossus outfit with of course that amazing mask. It's still like the best mask, or one of the best masks they made in the game, period. For the Bloodborne inspired outfit that the Ronin had in the Legends mode, we need to go to this shrine over here on Iki Island. So for this, we need to wear the Kensei armor, which is a reward from the Mythic Tale that has you take out all the straw hats. So that's like a side thing you have to do first to get the Bloodborne items. Then heal yourself in front of the shrine to start the transformation and get the items. So if you are full health, you can jump from the side, fall down, take some damage, then heal yourself, and then the cutscene will play. I want to thank Overhyped Gamer, by the way, for highlighting the shrines and sharing them with me. For as far as I know, there's sadly no way to get the Aloy outfit from the Hunter in the Legends modes in the single player. Makes sense, maybe because it's like for a female model, but yeah, hopefully it still comes one way or the other. A nice headpiece you can find is in Fune's Refuge, after the Jin from Yarikawa main mission, like midway through the Iki Island DLC. Then you of course leave from a boat that then stays there in this hub area, so you can always go back. And when you do and go all the way to the back, you can climb through a roof hatch where you see some resources, but more important is a chest there, which gives you the helm of the lower world. A pretty cool helm that you can also use with a mask underneath, and this unlocks for the Ronin class in the Legends mode. And I want to thank Eben for sharing the location and this headgear with me, and totally if you found cool things in the Iki Island DLC, totally share them via the input@JorRaptor.com email address or my social media. Twitter, Instagram, links are in the video description. And while exploring Iki Island, I found the Raider helmet myself from, of course, the Raiders here on this island. And I like it quite a lot. It can also be combined with different masks. So you get this from climbing up a mountain near Fort Sakai. I started here and then you just look around and then you will find a way to climb up. But then you need to get higher and really go as high as you can. A grapple is needed too. And once you reach the top, you will see a sign with a flute, indicating of course that you need to play the flute. By swiping to the left on your touchpad, you play the flute, and then out of nowhere this meteor, I guess, crashes. At least seems that way. And then check out the crash, and there you will see a brown box. If you open it, you get this Raider helmet, and you can also then use the Raider helmet for the Ronin class in the Legends mode. Also really cool is the demonic archer's mask. That is kind of scary. It's also massive. You cannot use it in combination with any other headgear, and it's pretty easy to get if you know where to look. Go over here on the map, it's near an archery challenge. Once you are here, you find an abandoned camp and close by some waterfalls. And yes, you maybe already know what's going to happen. First we have to climb up though, and then yes, we can squeeze through the rocks behind the waterfall. And then you find this small ritual site, a small cave where you find the mask too. And even with archer in the name, it's still not something that the hunter in the Legends multiplayer can use. Maybe the same reason why Aloy's armor is of course not usable for Jin. And I want to give a shout out to Shinuki for sharing this location of the mask with me. Also, I have a Discord, which you find in the pinned comments, where you can also share stuff with me or chat with other people about Ghosts of Tsushima. Subscribe for way more Iki Island videos with more secret cosmetics you want to find. More tips and tricks are coming your way. A like on the video would of course really help me out. And do you have that monkey armor? Do you know how to use it? We go really in depth on the armor and some other really powerful charms that completely change the way you play. You can watch that video by clicking on the screen. For now, I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.